I'm so torn by this entire conversation. I have a level head when it comes to the pandemic, but particularly in speaking to the Boys Schools Association and reading articles from, particularly at the end of April, teachers from where I'm from, or the schools that I used to frequent and engage with, the head teachers it included, I think, Kersney College, Hilton, Clifton, Durban High School, Glenwood Boys, Michael House, St. Charles, were so excited, had written a whole letter about being so excited about school sports fixtures returning. And I guess it hit my nostalgia about the importance of those final memories, particularly in those last 3 years of high school, and how important and central sport was, for me anyways, and for my schools and surrounding schools in the KZN area. But the fact of the matter is that it is about more than those final fixtures or league games and the like. It's about the infection rate or the infection transmissibility that may go home, that may ultimately impact grandma and grandpa, as you heard in that CNN clip before the 7:00 news, and of course that may impact the very teachers who are entrusted with looking after our young students and learners. And so I suppose, if anything, the wise and calm and perceptive response here is to try and distance a little further. It's what I say to you every morning, is that we can all avoid restrictions if we are able to restrict ourselves. And it doesn't come across nicely, of course, when it is an instruction from above, but it seems as though it is the most equitable and fair way to approach this across schools in SA. My worrying area, of course, is what Tim happened to mention, that the students, many of them are just going to clubs to continue playing games, which of course would be defeating the purpose of exactly what this restriction is and this ability to hold our cool heads. I feel very strongly that I would discourage that if I were a member of teaching staff or a person with any kind of control or oversight over those kids, including parents. But it seems to me as though on a balance of perspectives, and when I look around the world and considering the fact that we have increasingly got vaccinations of 12 to 17-year-olds in countries like the US, that this may well be, until we can get those children vaccinated, a wise move.
Breakfast with Refilwe Moloto on CapeTalk.